Hi, my name is Dani and I've been in the ELT industry for 20 years now. So I've worked as a teacher, a trainer, a lecturer, all related to the ELT area. Within this time, I've had to develop quite a lot of strategies for reading lessons and especially for reluctant readers. So, not only am I a teacher and specialist in ELT, I'm also a mum of 3 children. So this has given me a really good insight into reading strategies and how to develop the best plan for my children. So, my first son, he's 13 years old, and he was an extremely reluctant reader, and we had a real difficult time at primary school trying to encourage him and get him to like reading. Finally, we found Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and this began his love for reading. And I think this shows as long as you find a book that they're interested in, you can engage even the most reluctant readers. Now he's at secondary school and he's top of the class in English, and I do believe that reading has helped this enormously. I have a second son, Nico, and he read from a very, very young age, and we just encouraged it all the time. So he would start to read signs at the bus stop, in the supermarket, and as we encouraged this, his vocabulary began to grow, he became less frustrated with not understanding things, and he still has a really keen love of reading now. I also have a daughter who's 20 months old, and I think the key to anything is getting them into a routine. With all my children, I've read to them from a very, very young age, and this is good to get them used to the idea of reading a book, looking at pictures, even when they can't read and they don't understand the words. With Alia, my daughter now, we've set up a mini library in one of our rooms at home, and there is a bookcase with lots of books for her to be able to choose and pick at her leisure, and we have put lots of sofas and mini cushions and bean bags in front of it, and she will often just go over, pick up a book, sit down very comfortably in a very safe learning environment and flick through the pages and start her own process of learning, and hopefully it will engage her and help her to learn to love to read. My husband is a secondary school teacher, and in the UK we're trying to encourage reading as much as possible. So in his school they have something called I Read, which is twice weekly for 25 minutes. And this is where everybody in the school, both teachers and pupils alike, will do nothing but read. And I think the key thing here is it's a regular routine habit. If children can get used to the routine of reading from a very young age and carry this through their education, it will help them to become much, much better readers. And hopefully this will increase the literacy rates, not only in the UK but across the world. I'm also an international trainer for a publishing company, and one of the key things we look at is how to engage reluctant readers. And I feel the real big thing is to make sure that the book choice is suitable for the learner. You must find something that's going to engage and motivate them as much as possible. If it's a book that they don't like, it can be considerably difficult for them. But I think the key message here is routine for reading, and let's get everybody to learn to pick up a book and read.